Arabic letters don't always look the same. Sometimes they change shape depending on where they are in a word. But don't worry, there is a pattern, and once you learn it, reading Arabic will feel much easier. In this lesson, I'll show you how letters connect and change shape, and we'll go through them in groups so you can recognize them faster. Let's get started. First, Arabic is written in a flowing cursive style. That means most letters connect to the letters before and after them. However, some letters never connect to the next letter, and that's important to know. Most letters have four forms depending on their position in a word. Isolated, when the letter stands alone. Initial, at the beginning of a word, connecting to the next letter. Medial, in the middle, connecting to letters on both sides. Final, at the end, connecting only to the previous letter. Now, instead of memorizing them one by one, let's look at them in groups based on their shapes. Our first group includes ba, ta, tha, nun, and ya. These letters follow the same pattern in their initial, medial, and final forms, except for nun and ya, which extend below the line in their final form. Next, we have jim, ha, and kha. These letters have a loop shape at the bottom, and they follow a similar pattern when connecting. See how the loop stays the same? That's an easy way to recognize them. Now, these 6 letters are special. Dal, Dhal, Ra, Za, Waw, and Alif. They only connect to the previous letter, but never to the next one. In this group, I want to clarify that Alif, whether it represents a long A in Alif with Hamza, or Hamzatul Wasl, still follows the same rule. It does not connect to the next letter. For example, take the words Warda, Kharif, Sa'ala, Aina, Ism, and so on. If you see a small gap in a word, it's probably because one of these letters is there. Next, we have Sin and Shin. These 2 letters have a long wavy shape and they look almost identical except Shin has 3 dots on top. These are pretty easy to recognize once you spot the wave shape. Now let's look at the heavy letters. Sad, Dad, Ta, and Dha. These letters have a bolder appearance compared to others. Next, we have Ain and Ghain. These 2 letters have a curved shape that looks like an eye, which makes them easy to recognize. The only difference, Ghain has a dot on top. Now we have Fa and Qaf. These letters have a small circular shape at the top. Just remember, Fa has 1 dot and Qa has 2. Kaf is unique because it doesn't follow the same patterns as other letters. Do you see the small symbol inside Kaf? When Kaf connects to the letters before and after it, it takes this shape. It looks just like that small symbol. Simple as that. Lam is tall and simple, making it easy to recognize. It doesn't change much, so it's one of the easiest letters to spot. The letter Mim connects smoothly on both sides, making it one of the easiest letters to recognize in any position. Next, we have Ha, which has a rounded shape. The final form looks completely different, so keep an eye out for that. Finally, we have ta'un marbuta, which has a rounded shape. Ta'un marbuta does not appear in the initial or medial positions. It only comes at the end of words. Interestingly, it looks like ha when it's isolated or connected at the end. But the only difference is that ta'un marbuta has two dots on top. And that's it. Arabic letters change shape, but now you have a system to recognize them. 1. Some letters follow the same pattern when they connect. 2. 6 letters never connect to the next letter. 3. Grouping them makes it easier to remember their shapes. Don't worry if this feels like a lot, just focus on recognizing patterns and soon you'll start reading Arabic words naturally. Which letter group do you think is the easiest to recognize? Let me know in the comments.